Tanya Fallows, president of the Lone Tree Art Center Guild, with another edition of our Person of the Month. This month, one of our most devoted members, Lori Maddox, has brought to us her son, Ryan Overstate. He is an expert in outdoor activities and outdoor products. So let's take a listen.
Hi, Ryan. How did you become interested in not only the great outdoors, but in representing your products as a life business?
Well, that's good. Thanks for having me. It's so unique I get to get interviewed by my mom. So I'm hopeful that that's interesting for most people. To answer the question, I guess I've always been interested in the outdoors, and the outdoors has been a really great place for me to participate in the sports and just the love for the outdoors. Most of the people in my field who work in the outdoor industry got involved from that reason.
Okay, and also, how long have you been a rep, and what do you like best about it and least about it?
Yeah, I've been a rep for a long time. I started sales repping with another big rep agency in Southern California. And I was a rep out there with Richard Stone, who I'm referring to here, for about 3 years. And he really taught me the ropes. And in 1997, really early 98 is when, January 1st, 98 is when we consider ourselves having started here in Colorado. As far as my least and most favorite parts about what I do, I guess I'll start with the least favorite part about having been a sales rep. And those things have really showcased themselves recently. And it isn't necessarily COVID that has done that. It's been a little challenging for all of us. So we have a lot of highly specialized products that require lots of expertise, both to sell and use, and produce and manufacture, and we're very innovative. And that often requires a very special retailer who are our partners in this business. And they've been squozed and pressured a fair bit. And that has not been very fun to watch that happen. Nonetheless, there are so many fun things that outweigh, and favorite things of mine that outweigh that small factor. I don't think there's anybody in the industry except the sales reps who sit in the center, who actually understand from the raw materials all the way to the product's end of life cycle like the reps do. We certainly don't have as much involvement in each specific zone, but I can probably tell you a little bit about everything along that process, from a product having been incepted, engineered and developed, commercialized, marketed and sold, used, and then eventually reaches its end of life. And so it's pretty cool to be one of few people in the world, in our world that we live in anyway, where I can see that whole process. So that's been one of my favorite things. And then the other favorite thing that we all tell young people in their lives to pursue is, pursue your passion and do what you love, because that way it isn't a chore. So it's been pretty cool to follow your passion. And I would encourage people to do what they love, because you're going to be doing a lot of it.
So we really appreciate your support of the Lone Tree Art Center Guild. Can you tell us why you support the Guild and the Center?
Because you're my mom. And because you worked with me for so many years, and when you retired, you found something to do with your time that's been productive and awesome and impacts some lives. That's the primary reason. And of course, we love to support the arts as well, and love to see those kinds of things happen inside communities. I think they are great things that bring people together. They're super important, and we now know that more than anything.